Did you know that some of the vitamins millions of seniors take every single day might actually be making their legs weaker, not stronger? Yes, you heard that right. What if I told you that instead of helping you walk better, climb stairs easier, or feel steady on your feet, these common supplements could be quietly stealing your muscle strength, balance, and independence? It's not fear-mongering. It's not guesswork. It's based on emerging research and stories from real seniors who faced frustrating symptoms like cramping, fatigue, and wobbly legs, all trace back to their supplement cabinet. So before you pop that next pill, do this one thing for me. Stick around till the end of this video, because what you learn today could change how you walk, how you feel, and how confidently you move through the world, starting now. And hey, if you're over 60 and want practical health advice that's actually science-backed and easy to follow, hit the subscribe button and tap that notification bell. We drop new videos weekly, made just for you. Vitamin 1, calcium, the misunderstood villain. For decades we've been told, take your calcium or your bones will crumble. It's a message that's been printed on cereal boxes, repeated by doctors, and even drilled into us by well-meaning loved ones. And yes, calcium is essential, but here's the twist. More isn't always better. In fact, too much calcium, especially from supplements, might be doing the exact opposite of what you hoped. Let me paint you a picture. You've been diligent about your health. You take a calcium tablet every morning, you drink your milk, but lately you've noticed your legs feel a bit off. Maybe climbing stairs takes more effort. Maybe your calves cramp at night. Or perhaps there's this unexplainable heaviness, like you're dragging sandbags. You tell yourself, well, I am getting older. But what if aging isn't the full story? You see, calcium plays a key role in muscle contraction. But it doesn't work alone. Your muscles need a fine balance of minerals, especially magnesium, to function properly. When you take large amounts of calcium without balancing it with magnesium, your muscles can become stiff, sluggish, and prone to cramping. Instead of helping you feel strong, that calcium pill could be silently disrupting your mobility, but that's not where it ends. Excess calcium doesn't just sit quietly in your bloodstream. It can start building up in your arteries, a process called arterial calcification. That means reduced circulation, especially to your legs. Less oxygen, less nutrient delivery, more fatigue, more weakness, more frustration. Have you ever taken a short walk and felt like your legs were working against you? It might not be just age. It might be the wrong kind of calcium. So what should you do instead? First, don't assume you need a calcium supplement. Many older adults already get plenty of calcium from food. Dairy, leafy greens, almonds, and fortified drinks all count. Second, balance is key. Your body needs magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K2 to help calcium go where it belongs, into your bones, not into your arteries. And third, focus on food first. Calcium from food is absorbed more naturally and less likely to build up dangerously. A small shift in your routine could mean the difference between shaky steps and confident movement. Before you reach for that next calcium pill, ask yourself, is this really helping me, or is it quietly making things worse? Because when it comes to aging well, knowledge is power, and balance is everything. Vitamin 2, iron, the hidden energy drainer. Most of us grew up hearing how important iron is. It gives you energy. It helps your blood. If you're tired, take more iron. But here's what almost no one tells you, especially as you age. Most older adults aren't iron deficient. In fact, for many, taking iron supplements can do more harm than good. Let me explain why. As we get older, our body doesn't need as much iron as it used to. Unless you've been diagnosed with anemia or have a medical condition, your daily meals often provide enough. But here's where it gets tricky. Iron doesn't just leave your body if there's too much. It builds up, especially in your muscles, liver and heart, and over time, this excess iron becomes a toxic load. It damages cells, inflames tissues, and makes you feel exhausted. Have you ever felt deep fatigue after just a walk to the mailbox? Do your legs ache at night even though you haven't exercised much? That heavy, dragging sensation might not be from aging. It could be your iron levels. Too high, not too low. But there's more. Excess iron creates something called oxidative stress. It's like internal rusting. Iron interacts with oxygen and forms free radicals, unstable molecules that harm your muscles at the cellular level. That means slower recovery after movement, more soreness without reason, and even interference with magnesium, a mineral critical for muscle relaxation. So if you've ever woken up at 2 a.m. with a painful leg cramp, or felt a strange tightness in your calves during the day, don't just reach for more water or potassium. Consider checking your iron intake, especially from multivitamins, fortified cereals, or energy drinks. You might be getting far more than you need without realizing it. Here's what you can do. Step 1. Get your iron levels tested. Don't supplement just because. Step 2. Focus on food-based iron, like spinach, lentils, and lean meats, and pair them with vitamin C-rich foods to improve absorption naturally. Step 3. Avoid unnecessary iron pills unless prescribed by your doctor. Your energy doesn't come from piling on more supplements. It comes from balance, circulation, and muscles that aren't fighting inflammation from within. Before you pop another iron tablet, ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I just adding fuel to the fire? Vitamin number 3. Vitamin E, the slippery slope to instability. Let's talk about vitamin E, one of the most misunderstood supplements for seniors. For years, it's been hailed as a miracle antioxidant, protects your heart, keeps your brain sharp, makes your skin glow. Sounds great, right? But here's what nobody's saying loud enough. Too much vitamin E can actually work against your stability. It can leave you feeling dizzy, off balance, and, ironically, more prone to falls. Here's how. Vitamin E, especially in high doses from supplements, interferes with vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a crucial role in blood clotting, muscle repair, and circulation. When your vitamin K levels drop, your muscles don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need. The result? Leg weakness, slow recovery, and a loss of coordination that can creep in slowly, almost unnoticeably. Have you ever felt like your knees give out when you get up too fast? Or that sudden rush of dizziness when you stand? Even after a good night's sleep? Those could be signs of your nervous system being off balance, literally, due to vitamin E overload. And here's the kicker. Vitamin E is also a natural blood thinner. In moderation, that can help prevent clots. But in excess, it makes you more vulnerable to bruising, dizziness, and instability. Think about it. You take vitamin E to age well, but then you find yourself stumbling more, feeling unsure on your feet, losing confidence in everyday movement. That's not a coincidence. That's your body waving a red flag. So what can you do? Skip the synthetic pills, especially those with 200%, 400%, or 800% of your daily value. Get vitamin E from food instead, like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados. Talk to your doctor if you're taking other medications that thin the blood, like aspirin or warfarin, because vitamin E can amplify their effects. And most importantly, listen to your body. If you've been feeling more unstable lately, if your legs don't feel as steady, if you're catching yourself from falling more often than usual, it's time to take a closer look at what's in your supplement drawer. Because sometimes less is more, especially when balance is at stake. Vitamin D4. Vitamin D. The double-edged sword vitamin D. It's known as the sunshine vitamin. It helps strengthen bones, supports immunity, and is often recommended by doctors as we age. And make no mistake, your body absolutely needs it. But just like a sword, it has two edges. Too little, and your bones weaken. Too much, and your muscles, especially in your legs, can start to suffer. Let's dig deeper. Many seniors take high-dose vitamin D supplements daily, sometimes 1,000, 2,000, even 5,000 IU or more. The intention is good, but without monitoring your actual vitamin D levels, this can lead to a hidden condition called hypercalcemia, or excess calcium in the blood. And guess what? That extra calcium doesn't just float around harmlessly. It can start to deposit in the wrong places, like your muscles, kidneys, and blood vessels. Have your legs been feeling tight lately? Do you experience cramping in your calves, especially at night? Or maybe there's a nagging fatigue in your lower body that you can't quite explain. These could be the early warning signs that your vitamin D intake is tipping too far. Vitamin D indirectly raises calcium levels, and calcium, if not balanced properly, disrupts magnesium and potassium, two key minerals for muscle relaxation and nerve signaling. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can feel stiff, irritable, or even locked up. And if potassium dips, you'll feel it in your legs, cramps, spasms, and a heaviness that just won't go away. It's not just uncomfortable, it's a direct threat to your strength, your coordination, and your confidence to move freely. So what can you do instead? First, get tested. Ask your doctor to check your vitamin D levels before starting or continuing supplements. Second, choose natural sources like wild-caught salmon, egg yolks, and fortified dairy. And third, get moderate sunlight. 15 minutes a day on your arms and face can do wonders. Think of vitamin D like a thermostat. You don't want it too cold, but turning it up too high, that causes a different kind of damage. Before you take another high-dose supplement, pause. Ask yourself, am I helping my bones or quietly sabotaging my muscles? The truth is, strength doesn't come from excess. It comes from balance. Vitamin B5, vitamin B6, the silent nerve saboteur vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, is a nutrient many people associate with energy, brain health, and nervous system support. And that's partly true. In small natural doses, B6 helps convert food into fuel, supports mood, and keeps your nerves firing properly. But here's what most seniors don't realize. B6 doesn't just wash out like vitamin C. When taken in high doses, it builds up, and it can become toxic. Picture this. You've been feeling a strange tingling in your toes, or a slight numbness that comes and goes. Maybe your feet don't feel as connected to the floor anymore. It's subtle at first, easy to ignore, but then it gets harder to tell where your legs are when you walk. You misstep more often. You start to hesitate. That's not just clumsiness. That could be sensory nerve damage from too much B6. The condition is called sensory neuropathy. It disrupts the messages between your brain and your body, and it can make walking feel like moving through fog. Some seniors describe it as walking on cotton, or like their feet are there, but they can't quite feel them. Over time, this nerve fog leads to poor coordination, balance issues, and ultimately a higher risk of falls. Here's the kicker. Many people take multiple sources of B6 without even realizing it. It's in multivitamins, protein shakes, energy bars, and even breakfast cereals. Add it all up, you might be getting 50 milligrams or more a day, even though the recommended amount for seniors is just 1.7 milligrams. That's almost 30 times the daily need, and your nervous system feels the difference. So, what's the smart move? Step 1. Check all your supplements, not just your B6 pill. Look for labels like pyridoxine HCl. Step 2. Cut out excess where you can. Replace with food-based sources, bananas, salmon, poultry, sweet potatoes. Step 3. If you've been feeling off balance, talk to your doctor about testing your B6 levels. Remember, when it comes to nerve health, more is not better. Subtle symptoms like tingling, numbness, or instability aren't just signs of aging. They're your body trying to talk to you. Before you swallow another energy-boosting supplement, ask yourself, is this really helping or slowly disconnecting me from my own body? You deserve to move with confidence. And that starts with knowing what truly supports your strength and what quietly sabotages it. So let's take a moment to step back and reflect. We've just uncovered 5 vitamins, yes, 5, that many seniors take daily, believing they're helping, when in fact they might be doing the opposite. Calcium, when overdone, stiffens muscles and clogs circulation. Iron, in excess, builds up and inflames your muscles from within. Vitamin E can quietly disrupt blood flow and coordination. Vitamin D, too much of it pulls calcium into all the wrong places. Vitamin B6 accumulates silently and erodes your nerve function. These effects don't happen overnight. They build slowly, silently, until one day standing up feels harder. Walking becomes tiring, and what once felt like normal aging turns out to be preventable. The truth is, your body is wiser than you think. It thrives on balance, not megadoses. It responds better to real food, gentle movement, and intentional care than to random pills on a shelf. So what should you do starting today? Revisit your supplement routine. Prioritize testing over guessing. Choose food first, spinach over pills, sunlight over capsules, salmon over synthetic. And if you're ever unsure, speak with a trusted healthcare provider. The answer isn't always more. Sometimes less is just right. If this video made you rethink your vitamin routine, even just a little, leave a comment below and let us know. Which supplement surprised you the most today? Your story might help someone else. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who might also need this gentle reminder. Remember, aging well isn't about chasing magic pills. It's about understanding your body, respecting its rhythm, and moving forward with wisdom. Thanks for watching, and here's to walking stronger, steadier, and more confidently, one smart choice at a time.